Hi, welcome to today's Club.Live. We're back with another live for all of you. We're just gonna wait for a couple of seconds as our viewers join in. Okay, everyone, today's Club.Live is gonna be amazing. I can give you a heads up and tell you already because today's expert, she's fabulous. She's also joining us from another time zone. So it's literally 7 in the morning for her. I'm gonna wave at her and have her join me. We're also waiting for some of viewers to join us. Hi Manisha. Hi Neil. Okay, let's patch her in. Hi Ankita. Hi Priya. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing?
Well, I'm feeling fabulous and I'm sure our viewers are too. So everyone, this is Amishi Sindhwani joined us from California.
Yes, right now I am in California. I'm traveling. I am up to nothing. I kind of skipped work for an hour to do this. I'm super excited.
Love
This live.
Amazing. So everyone, Amishi is amazing. A fun fact about her is that she's a Delhi girl. She also happens to be an ex Miss India Delhi finalist. Is that right?
That is correct.
An absolute skincare and a makeup buff.
Yeah, you could call me that. You can call me that. I'll take
We're
that.
we're so excited to have you here.
Amazing.
So for all our viewers who don't know yet, Amishi also happens to be one of our beauty influencers on the platform. So you're gonna find her go live and show a lot of her signature looks. One of her signature looks is the Misty Pearl look, which we've done before, and it's absolutely stunning. So you don't want to miss that.
Yep, it's super orangey, corally. So yeah, I'm so excited for more of these sessions and when we can do all of this live.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So, everyone, today's topic on the roster is actually how to pack your vanity kit, right, Amishi? Amishi is going to show us a sneak peek into her vanity bag, all the must haves if you're traveling, or, well, even if you're not traveling, if you're going to a friend's house or a sleepover, and if you want to get ready in the morning, she's going to get us all covered today.
Absolutely. So is everybody ready so I can start? And this video cannot be more authentic right now because I'm traveling and this video was so unplanned. So this is exactly what's actually in my vanity bag because I'm traveling. I travel safe. I'm fine. So thanks for asking. But one trick, I'm just gonna start how I pack. I think about how I'm gonna do my makeup. And I think about what are the things that I'm gonna need while I do my makeup. So I'm gonna go in that sequence if that makes sense. So, you know, the super classic moisturizer, primer, foundation, concealer, and I'm gonna show you what particular products I like. So I'm gonna start with a moisturizer. This one is by Farsali, and this is their turmeric cream. It's like super creamy, and it's got like a little bit of luminosity. This is not, I wouldn't necessarily call it skincare because it has that, you know, tiny pearls that's gonna make you a little, that's gonna give you a little bit of glow. So this is always in my vanity bag. It's amazing for your under eyes, especially for people who have dry skin. I have really troublesome skin which is dry with acne. So it's really hard to treat that because you can't put a lot of oil because you're going to break out, but you need moisture because you're dry. So that's really, really tricky. And this product does a really good job at not really, you know, going into your pores. So that's for the moisturizer. you follow usually with a primer, and like I said, I have dry skin and I can't use a lot of oil-based primers. This is also one of my favorites. It's called Too Faced. It's called Major Hangover, and this has got coconut water in it. So it's not oil-based, it's water-based, so it's not gonna clog your pores. At least it doesn't clog mine. So, I mean, just to give you guys a heads up, most of these products are for kind of normal to dry skin. If you were more on the like a super dry skin, I would recommend using like a thicker moisturizer. Or if you were on a very oily side, I would have you like use a really water-based moisturizer. So this is, again, guys, this is Too Faced. It's called Major Hangover. This is how it looks. It's got coconut in it. And then followed by that, these are the two products that are super optional. I use them if I'm going out and if I have a birthday to celebrate. I have my cousin's birthday here. That's why I'm here.
Can you bring them closer to the camera? Totally missed out what you said.
Sorry.
Okay.
So they're all like liquid highlighters. This, not so much. This is a staple for so many people that I know. It's the MAC Strobe Cream. So it kind of does what this product does like with a tad bit more oomph to it. So I'm going to put this on the high points of my face before putting on the foundation. But if I'm going out like really loud, I'm going to use this liquid highlighter. It's by Iconic. All right, the skin is prepped. You're looking like a star at that point because you have moisturizer on, you have a highlighter on. You obviously, not obviously, but you will tend to use a foundation. And for that, I usually carry two kinds of foundations, and they could be any one. So if I'm going for like a beach day or just a walk outside the door, I'll use this BB cream. This is by Pure Lyle. And this also has SPF in it. So this is really good for every day because it's really sunny outside, and I know like my mom was complaining how hot it is in Delhi, so you don't want to step out without a sunscreen like at all. Sun is going to make you age.
Oh yes.
That's just, okay. So let's do this is one of my favorites, BB cream. It's got a lot of glow in it. It's really moisturizing. So that's one thing which I mostly use because you're not going out these days. For foundation, I'm carrying L'Oreal True Match. I'm sure a lot of people use this in India, and it still remains one of my favorite. This is probably my third bottle. So that's that.
You get this kind in India though. I'm sure you get another variant, but I don't think you get this exact, like the packaging. I don't think you get this.
But I think they do have a True Match line in India. I'm not sure, but I trust you. But we can, like L'Oreal, any foundation that's like medium to full coverage is what I like to carry myself with, because you can like pack a little bit of powder to give yourself a little bit more coverage. Moving on, so your foundation is done, your prep is done. You usually move on with a concealer. I'm not wearing a lot of concealer right now because I dressed up for this live. So I have these two favorite ones right now. One is the Huda Beauty one, and the other one is like a travel-sized Nars creamy concealer. And this is something that I've enjoyed for a very long time. They don't clog your pores. They don't look cakey. You don't have to set them a lot. So you can just run with these.
Lovely. And you know what the part is? All the products that you've showed us so far, they're also handy, and they all seem to fit really well inside like a mini vanity, bag.
Show us, guys. This is scary.
How compact. Lovely.
Yeah, everything fits in this. If anything, if I have like a extra like these long makeup brushes, I'll pack them in like a long bag, like behind, the storage bin that you have in the bag. Like you can put that on the back in the chains. But this one is all for makeup. Cool. So moving on, I personally am not a huge fan of like caking myself with a lot of powder. One, because I have dry skin, and second, even if I did have oily skin, everything is just gonna, like the oils and the sebum is just gonna come out of your skin and start melting down your makeup. So less is more for me. So I use this, so I'm working with creams at this point, right? We haven't touched powders. We're gonna go back and pick up this. I'm not sure again if this product is available in India. This
Not
one is,
what is
it's called Cheat.
okay. What does this do?
It's a liquid blush. It's kind of a tint. It's kind of a gel form base. So you kind of rub it at the back of your hand and you kind of pat it on your skin using a damp beauty sponge. So again, like I'm not using a lot of powders here, but if I really want to like set it just a little bit, I use this compact one by The Balm Cosmetics.
Okay.
And also my second pack, I have loved this since I even like started makeup. So this is my go-to, super handy and easy to move. It's got a tiny mirror if you want to like play with it.
Yeah.
Again, creams are done. We moved on to a setting powder. Now you want to bring some color back on your face, right? That's where all the contours come in. I'm not wearing a cream contour right now. I like to use like super light, buffed up, like super blended. I don't like any kind of harsh lines on the face. So I've been using this one by Rimmel. That's how it looks. And the shade is 022. It's called Sun Bronze.
Okay. Is this by Rimmel?
Yes, this is by Rimmel.
Okay.
Cool. And this is not also like super dark, so you're not gonna have to like blend like a crazy person. You can just pick it up and just kind of, you know, do your judge. And then again, I'm not wearing this blush right now, but if I were to go all out, this is the one I would pick. This is by Ciate London. It's called Marble Lights. Again, you can use any blush that you want, but like I said, I'm only wearing the cheek tint, like the cheek heat that we just talked about. Super creamy. You don't have to like rub it in. Trust me, guys, the more product you put on your face, the more cakey you're gonna feel. Like that's just a rule of thumb. That's how biology works. You are going to sweat throughout the day. There's no way around it. So less is more. Try to avoid putting concealer and too much of foundation. You are going to break out one, and it's just, it doesn't even look good.
So, as Amishi, what are you wearing right now? Are you wearing just the tint, or are you wearing a powder blush? What is it that you put on your cheeks?
So I'm wearing everything. So I'm wearing the Versali cream. I'm wearing the coconut primer. I'm wearing a little bit of foundation. I'm not wearing concealer, and I'm only wearing the cheek heat. I'm not wearing any powder blush right now. The only powder that I have on my face right this moment is the Rimmel's contouring powder or the bronzer. That's the only powder that I'm wearing.
Damn nice.
I'm not even wearing a highlight right now because it didn't feel that I needed it, because I'm already wearing a lot of highlight on my inner corners. So I didn't want to look like a walking Christmas tree right in the morning. For highlight, if I did want to put it, this is, again, it's the same brand, The Balm Cosmetics, one of my go-to brands, and this one is called the Lou Manizer, and that's how it looks. Super fine. Doesn't have a lot of like heavy grains that's gonna pop. It's not gonna make your pimples pop, so you can put it like with a super light motion on your face.
Super. So what was this, a highlighter?
Yes, that is a highlighter. I can show you how it looks.
So all our viewers who are watching this, guys, you all can drop your questions here, and Amishi would be happy to take them. Lovely. Look at that.
Yeah, so see how it's not like super blinding, but it kind of, you can build on it for sure.
Oh yes, can see that.
All right, that is all literally for the face. Like
Wow.
your face is done just using these products. Now moving to the eyes, the only thing that I'm wearing on my eyes right now is a kohl pencil that I've put on my lids, and I used a flat brush like this, and I
Okay.
kind of smoothed it to the side, right? And then on top of, if you can see this, like a little bit of a shine there, I'm wearing eye crayon. This is something that I've had with me, I don't know since how long, because there will be a time when people will be in rush, like when I'll be in rush and when I have no time to sit there and keep blending. This product is so pretty, and it comes in so many shades. If you can see the light fall on it, and it's so easy to apply because it's a crayon, right? You smudge your eyes, put this back on, and just, you know, use your fingers to smudge it, and you're done. I have not put any, like,
Also so much more compact, right? I mean, you don't have to carry
yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you're, this one, I picked this up on the airport. This is by Forever 21 because I forgot mine and I realized it, so I had to pick something new. But there are a lot of brands. Marc Jacobs has really good ones that be my go-to. But this is a nice Forever 21 one that you all can buy it anywhere at this point.
Lovely.
Okay, now, sorry.
No, I'm saying it's a beautiful shade also. It looks really good on you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I really like it on my skin, and people who have like even like a little bit of a duskier skin than I have, I think they can pull it off a tad bit much better because it's gonna pop even more. Cool. So I'm gonna go a little bit in detail for the eyes in case you wanna go out, you know, you're sleeping over, you wanna like go dance, not right now, but at some point you're gonna go and like celebrate. So I have these two palettes that I usually like to carry with myself, and I'm sure a lot of you have this palette. It's the Huda Beauty, the first palette that she came out with. It's got a good combination of matte shades and shimmer shades. You can create like a million looks with this palette. And a lot of people ask me this question, hey, I'm just starting out with makeup. What kind of palettes should I buy? And I kind of tell them not to invest in a palette that has a lot of, you know, pinks and blues and yellows, because you don't have the understanding right off the bat about what colors go with what, right? So usually palettes, smaller palettes make a lot of sense and you don't have to think a lot. So there's going to be a neutral shade, there's going to be a brown shade, there's going to be one shimmer shade. It makes sense, right? And you're not confused. With this, I would be like, if you're like kind of in the middle of doing your makeup, you can definitely like invest in this, and this is gonna give you a good solid.
Lovely.
Sorry.
I think let's take a question now, Amishi. So Payal wants to know. So she joins us later. So she wants to know what is today's topic. Payal, we are discussing how do you pack your travel kit, or how do you pack your vanity bag? And we've just gone through all these amazing products, super compact, super handy, that can go into your travel kit that you can keep right next to yourself, so that you can just pick it up and move. Awesome. So, Alpha Gal wants to know, how do you take care of your skin? Amishi, can you share some home remedies?
Home remedies are a little bit controversial for me, you guys. I've tried the turmeric thing. It did not work for me. It broke me out. Coconut oil is another controversial thing for me. So I think home remedies are really like, the one thing that I've sworn by is by not washing my face too much. I wash my face once a day. That's all I do. And when I wake up in the morning, I take honey as a face wash, and I use that, and I just actually use that as a face wash, and because it's water soluble, right? And that is so gentle. It brightens your skin. I wouldn't recommend using it on a good hair day because it kind of sticks here. But if it's a second and a third day, I would probably use it. And I've been using this since I was probably in my 10th grade, and that's just stuck with me.
And
There-
I've actually never heard of this hack. So, are you saying you can just take raw honey and
Yeah.
just like use it as your face wash?
Exactly. It's not gonna foam, of course. It's not gonna lather, but since it's water soluble, you can just put it in your palm of your hands, tie your hair back, and just wash
Massage
your
it.
face with, yeah, how you
Wow.
would with regular face wash. Yeah.
There you go. There you have your answer. So it's not necessary that every home remedy, may or may not suit you, but you can always pick and choose and try different things on your skin.
Honey, there is another question that I'm seeing. Is honey okay for oily skin? Yes, it is. You can use honey on oily skin. Absolutely.
Okay. Also, Payal asks, um, the most difficult thing to decide is what to carry in your traveling bag. So what are the basic things that should be there in our vanity? So Payal, we went through all of these things. Amishi, do you maybe just want to recap all the things that we have, right from what you need for your face and your brushes? Just a quick recap.
Yeah, I'm gonna like quickly go over this for like new people who joined in. So we talked about, I'm gonna speed this up in like 1 minute. This is the Versali moisturizer that I use. This is the primer, which is going to be your next step. This is the one by Too Faced. And then again, if you want to give yourself a little bit of more oomph and a little bit of a more glow, you can use this MAC Strobe Cream before your foundation. And I usually like to carry two foundations with me, like two types of foundations with me. One is a BB cream with some SPF if I'm just going about my day. Another one is a little bit like medium to full coverage. This is by L'Oreal True Match. And then with concealers, these are my two current favorites, Nars and Huda Beauty. Both of them are kind of super compact. Like this is the palm of my hand. My hands are super long, but even then. And then to set, if you want to set your foundation, I'm not a huge fan of powders, but if you're going on for a super, super long time, this is the compact powder that I usually use. This is by the Balm Cosmetics. And then for contouring, I'm using this shade called Sun Bronze, and it looks like this. It's by Rimmel. And I think this is probably like the top line things that we've covered so far.
Lovely. Thank you, Amishi. Thank you for going through with all of that for us. Let's take one more question. Sweekriti wants to know, do you have a hack or a remedy to get rid of acne or pimple scars? What do you do?
I have been for pimple scars. There's this product, and I'm not sure it's available in India, but get something that's got AHAs in it. They really help you reduce pimple scars. I'm using the Stoner by Ulla Henriksen. And I wish I could show you guys, but it's so far, and I don't want to get up because I'm wearing a pajama. But use toners that have AHAs or BHAs in them. They're really exfoliating for your skin in a very gentle form. They're not gonna like go deep into your skin and even take out any kind of moisture that you have. So use toners. They seem to work for me. Serums also work for me, but please just make sure that you're using the right ones, because serums are really, really, really potent. And if you use them on like all over your face, you're kind of like missing the whole point of a serum. And less is more, like I'm a minimalistic kind of girl. You're never going to see me like apply 10 skincare products. I wash my face once a day, and I use like a really, really hydrating face wash. I'm using one by CeraVe. It's not foaming, it doesn't lather my face. I don't feel like I have a like tight skin. I don't wash my face for a very long time. I know it's a controversial topic. Some people say that wash your face for longer, activate the ingredients. That has not worked for me. So if it works for you, great. It just doesn't work for me because it strips my skin off of all the things that's available in your skin, right? All skincare products give you the extra things that your skin already produces. So anything in excess is really gonna like dislocate your pH of your skin, and you're gonna break out. It's you should never drench yourself in skincare, because it's not going to work unless your dermatologist says so.
Great hack.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of influencers these days have this long nighttime routine and a long morning routine. And I mean, I get overwhelmed with it. So you gotta try two things, let it work, stay there, like keep using them for a month, and see if they work for you. If they don't, move on. And it's okay if it doesn't work for you.
Yes, and always remember, less is more. So,
Less, yes.
awesome.
Aw-
Go
moving on. Sorry.
on, go on, go on.
Cool. Moving on. Another. We talked about the Huda Beauty palette, and we touched a little bit about the palettes. Another. This is mostly like a warm tone palette. It doesn't do a good job with cool tones. So there is another palette by Gorgeous Cosmetics, and if you look at this, it's a very simple, like so simple. Like it's got a black, a silver, a peach, and kind of like a shimmer shade here. Again, this palette does not confuse me. If I just want to get up and just do a smoky eye, all I need is this. It probably covers everything. The only thing that I'm missing here is a transition shade, and I'm probably going to use my Rimmel bronzer for it, and I'll be done. So, less confusing, no hack. Everything is just super simple. It covers you really well for a night out. Like, I can see myself wearing this with a short dress, high heels, hair in a bun, and you're good.
Yeah, and if I were you, I would use the beige and the pink as a blush on as well.
There you go. Right? Right? And again, like palettes that don't confuse the shit out of you, you should definitely use them. Cool. So that's trust me, like these are the only two palettes that I'm carrying right now, and I'm here for a month, so these have me covered. Again, I'm talking a little bit on the eye side of things, right? These palettes don't have a lot of glitter, right? So if you want to like really, really take your look to a next level, there are a few things that I keep handy, and I know ColourPop has a lot of them. So these pressed pigments, right? You can just take them out, rub them,
Okay.
and
Oh wow. And what are these? Are these for your eyes?
these are for the eyes. They look really pretty on the inner corners, but if you want to like pack them on your lid and put like 3 coats of mascara, I mean there's your lashes coming in and there's a pack of glitter on your eyelid and you're good to go. And these are really good for like sunken eyes, right? People who have like droopy eyes like that, you put these happy colors and you're good. So I'm carrying these 2 shades as of now. One is a little bit golden, another one is a little bit peachy.
Super.
So that probably covers me for any kind of eye look that I'm going for in a day, right? Or in a given time. Since we are on the topic of eyes, I'm going to cover a little bit more on like the mascara and the eyeliner side of things. This is the gold pencil that I'm using, but feel free to use whatever. It's anything random. There's nothing too special about it. And a mascara. This is not one of my favorites, but this is what was handy to me while I was packing. My favorite one is by Maybelline for now. I haven't found like a favorite do or die mascara so far, so I keep trying them. This is the one by Lily Lashes, and this is something that I've been really, really enjoying these days. And this is
Yeah,
what I have right.
looks super handy though.
Yeah, super handy. I think that's the reason I picked it up while I was traveling. And then talking about eyeliner, again, I'm not wearing an eyeliner right now. This is all kohl and eyeshadow to like smudge up the wing. But this one is by Benefit Cosmetics. This one is the Roller Lash eyeliner. That's how it looks. Super handy, super thin, super black. And it's not gonna cut or like crease your eyes. It's not gonna make your eyes dry, and it's really, really black, and that's what I really love about it. So if you were to invest in one eyeliner, I'd recommend this one. um we covered the eyes. Do we have any questions that I can take?
Um, well, Satya wants to know whether yes, the video will be saved. Satya, you can go check out the IGTV right after this session and get your hands on this video. And no more questions. No, I think we're good to go. No, wait, hang on. Payal wants to know, can you tell which is the best foundation that can be used?
That depends. That's such an open-ended question. What kind of skin do you have? What are you looking for? Are you looking for coverage? Are you looking for a day-to-day? I'm sorry, I cannot answer that question for you at this moment because it'll be wrong of me if I did. I am currently I have dry skin with acne, which is really troublesome, which is very troubling skin, and I'm using this L'Oreal True Match foundation.
Okay.
This seems to be working for me. I'm not sure what your skin type is.
So, yeah, maybe to each their own, because every skin type is different, and yeah, one can't really comment unless they see your skin. But mostly, usually, I mean, if you're dry, probably go for a foundation which doesn't dry your skin too much, or doesn't make it too blotchy, and vice versa.
Exactly. So try on foundation. So another trick for trying on a foundation is put on your primer what you usually would, right? Then wear your foundation. Don't apply any powder and just go about your day. Like live in your house, do your chores, let the foundation sit on your skin without adding on other products. Because unless you do that, you will never know if the primer is breaking your skin, or if the powder is breaking your skin, if the setting spray is breaking your skin, because there's just this, there's just this process of makeup that we follow these days that you can't seem to think beyond it. I feel like wear the foundation, let it be, let it work, because I mean, see for yourself how it sits on your skin. I haven't even powdered my skin today and it looks okay to me. So you don't necessarily always have to follow those steps that are, that are written in the books these days. So
Sure.
try, be patient, and see what works for you.
Makes sense. And for everyone else who's asking questions to do with, a specific product for your skin type, etc., as Amishi said, it's difficult to really comment on that without seeing you. So maybe you can join her in one of her sessions going forward, where she's gonna do these do it together sessions with you, where each and every step you'll be handheld by our beauty experts, and maybe they can take a closer glimpse at you and actually suggest you as per your skin type and what your skin really needs. So, for
Yeah.
all who joined us a little later, Amishi happens to be one of our beauty influencers on the platform. She also goes live with us super soon, so you might want to go check out the link in our bio, and also subscribe to some of those sessions.
Yeah, and in those sessions, I can really dig deep into the kind of skin that you have. Combination skin is another tricky one, so we're gonna cover all of that for oily skin, hooded eyes, sunken eyes. I'm really big on self makeup, because if you can master that, I think that's very empowering. You can just do yourself and just, head about your day. Cool. So we've covered the eyes. I'm gonna go a little bit on the lips, and the basic kind of lipsticks that I like to carry. Um, a super random any lipstick. I'm using this really bougie one by Cobb. This one is a red pink kind of shade. You always want to have a red lipper since you're brown and you're Indian. We all can really pull off those shades, so that's good. And then a nude shade. This is what I'm wearing right now.
Oh,
Anything that's pigmented.
love.
This one is by Laura Lee Los Angeles. She's a makeup influencer, and I think she ships products worldwide. And then a super like two glosses. Um, Super simple, nothing too crazy, but I think these guys cover me for the most part.
Yeah, and
Uh,
pink and a brown, that's all you need.
A pink and a brown, that's all you need. Just figure out your skin tone, figure out your undertone, try them out, mix and match. A common rule of thumb is whatever transition shade you have on your eyes, you want to stick closer to that shade for your lips to give it like a cohesive look. But again, there are no rules in makeup. That's just a benchmark to carry.
There are no rules, you create your rules. And with Amishi, you're going to create so many more. So go
So many.
ahead to the bio and check all the sessions that are upcoming. Let's take one last question, Amishi. Chetna says, you both look so pretty. Oh, thank you, Chetna. Um, Rimpa wants to know about sensitive skin. Apparently, she has sensitive skin, and whenever she applies honey and coffee, she spots acne the next day. Sounds like you should stop.
Coffee is really strong. So honey, if you just apply just using honey, coffee is just really strong for your skin, and not everybody can take it. I'm not sure if you've seen like people using a saran wrap with a coffee to reduce cellulite or like stretch marks. It's that strong. So if you're gonna first take honey and coffee and mix it, and coffee is also exfoliating, right? It's a harsh exfoliator too. So if you're gonna, I mean, honey is not runny in the first place, right? It's a thick consistency. Add coffee to it, so you're gonna make a thicker paste. And then if you're gonna rub it on your like such gentle face, I mean, scars are like bound to happen. So what you can do is use things like aloe vera for your, which are super gentle. You don't have to use like physical exfoliants to really clean your skin. Like, be gentle. The more gentle you are, the better your skin is going to treat you. So use just honey, wash your face with honey, and see if that works for you.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, Saloni wants to know, is honey good for scars on your skin?
It's really good for scars. I mean, it's not like a machine that you're putting on your skin, right? It is a natural product. And it takes a lot of time, even years, to get rid of one acne scar using a home remedy. That's why I'm kind of big on AHAs and BHAs, toners and serums, because they're really potent, and they're actually supposed to reduce the acne scars. They're giving you the things that your skin needs for to balance out your PHAs. To balance out your pH level on your skin. So it takes time to heal for sure, but honey is great for brightening, and it does a really good job of like calming the skin down. So honey is a go-to. Honey and aloe vera, like they're like my loves. I use them at least once a week.
Lovely, lovely. I think that was super insightful, and so helpful. Thank you so much, Amishi. I think we've covered almost all our questions, although there's um, one last question that I think we can take, and it's by Satya. She wants to know, what's the best eyeshadow palette for an everyday eye look?
An everyday eye look, I would say like NYX has a lot of neutral eyeshadow palettes. Go for one of those. But again, if you're kind of in the intermediate level of makeup, this palette is going to cover you for the most part. So neutral look, right? Depending on how dark or how light your skin color is, all the browns, they have like a light brown, a dark brown, a really dark brown, and even a black. So you can really customize how much of a neutral you're trying to go. So I feel like a lot of times when you're trying to do a neutral makeup look, you end up with like a full-blown face. So really pick up on really like simple palettes like browns and pinks that really don't confuse you. I don't have a particular one, but I know that NYX has really good ones. And they're affordable, so that's a good one to buy.
There you go. There you have your answer. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Amishi. This was great. Thank you for taking our time. And we're going to see you super, super soon in one of your Do It Together platform.
Yes, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. Well, congratulations to you guys as well. I think you guys are doing a fantastic job, and I can't be happier than being here.
Thank you, Amishi. That means the world to us.
All right, cool. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. I'm going to have a great rest of my day.
Oh, yeah. See you. Bye.
Bye.